This is Aztec 101 in the ring, and this is a reply video to Divinesense. Um, I saw your video on the Timothy Bradley versus Floyd Mayweather thumbs up campaign, and I agree with the matchup. This video really isn't a reply video saying that we don't want to see this fight, blah 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 blah. No, I 100% agree with this matchup. If you look at my videos before on Timothy Bradley, I pointed it out. I want him to fight Floyd Mayweather at some point, but I do have a problem with your video, to be 100% honest. And the biggest problem I have with the video is your approach. I mean, you're you're saying that the problem is, or you're coming off as if you think the problem is the casual fan, as if the casual fan is holding back this fight, when you know, because you're a hardcore fan, and you should know, that it has nothing to do with what the fans want. Case in point, Floyd Mayweather versus Pacquiao, a fight that many fans wanted, hardcore, casual, and it didn't happen. Why? Because of Top Rank, Golden Boy, and their feud. It won't happen. Timothy Bradley will go down the drain exactly like that matchup. But it has nothing to do with the casual fan. Casual fan is not to blame. We need the casual fan. We need the casual fan. That's the one we want. They're the ones that have the potential to become hardcore or whatever different level of fan you think there is. I don't know. I'm not personally. I'm not like that. Either you're a fan of boxing or you're not. You know, life goes on. People have lives. You may not have the time to do so much research. You might not be as knowledgeable, but you appreciate the sport. Maybe you're not as knowledgeable of boxing history, but you've boxed. You know, who knows? To me, in my opinion, I'm not into that whole, dividing the whole hardcore fans and casual fans. But regardless, I just really think that this is probably explains why you have so many dislikes on such a great idea. Is that your approach? You're cutting off a lot of new fans. And you say, because we casual fans, we want to see real competition. We want to see real, yeah, I mean, everybody wants to see that, but that's not how you hype this fight up. You know what I mean? That's not how you hype this fight up. Promotional companies that promote big fights never come out and say, the casual fans, you know what, fuck what the casual fans want. This fight is going to be fight of the year because it's going to be what the hardcore fans want. They won't do that. Why? Because they sound like assholes. You know, you sound like an asshole when you come off and you say, this is what you don't know what the fuck we want, or why we want to see this fight. I I'm just saying I 100% agree with the matchup. Like I said before, I've had in my videos. I want this fight to happen, but you and I both know that the problem is not the casual fan. It's not. I would love to see Timothy Bradley fight Floyd Mayweather. He has amazing conditioning, and his output, his the amount of punches he can throw in a fight is ridiculous. So, in my opinion, I would love to see this fight. I just completely disagree with you on the whole route you're taking. Like I said, it explains why you have so many thumbs down. The problem is not the casual fan. Just to let anybody know, if you're coming off as a casual fan because you're blaming shit that has nothing to do with the problem, and someone that watches boxing, you should know. You should know what the problem is. Timothy Bradley will not fight Mayweather as long as he's under top rank. You want the fight to happen? Let's promote Timothy Bradley moving to the Money Team or Golden Boy. That helps the problem. I think you're hurting you're hurting yourself, or you're hurting this matchup more than you're helping it. Like I said, this is boxing. Boxing is growing as far as we have, you know, a high level of competition, but we don't have the fans to provide all these fighters with the proper living conditions. Some fighters leave the sport because they end up getting a second job. And 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 you know, can you blame them? Fighters like Timothy Bradley, but when they're younger, you know, these they have high aspirations. Now you got someone that is at his peak, and the biggest fight of his life is being held back from him, not because of the casual fan, but because of the promotional companies and their feuds. So, you know, like I said, I agree with the matchup, but your approach is hurting the matchup more than it's helping it. That's my point. So this is Aztec 101 response video to Divinesense, and let me know what you think.